If you're going to be critical of somebody when they mess up, then you've got to, in good conscience, give them their due when they do something correct. Ethan Klein, thank you. Thank you for using your connections at YouTube for good, restoring the monetization for fellow content creators like Nicholas Diorio, fixing problems for grade A under A, Tipster, Drunken Presence, Irate Alex, and so many more. In the last day, the commentary community had been hit by what YouTube called a glitch that, for whatever reason, only affected the commentary community, at least that we know of. There are obviously different parts of YouTube or even Twitter that may be talking about this that I don't participate in and that I don't know about. Creepshow Art, another one. Most importantly, a good friend of mine, man I've been doing a podcast with for the past year and a half, occasionally on Wednesdays, a man that I've hung out with and drank with, and a man whom both him and his wife I consider my friend, a man who was wrongfully demonetized for the last year or two. Count Dankula has had his monetization restored. If that stays, well, that remains to be seen. But at the end of the day, my friend Count Dankula will now be able to support the family he's trying so hard to have. YouTubers like Nicholas Diorio or Sinatra Says or Irate Alex or Drunken Peasants or Creepshow or Bo Blacks, they will now be able to support themselves with content where 24 hours ago that was taken from them from a YouTube glitch. Does this absolve Ethan Klein of all the mistakes he's made in the past? No, absolutely not. But you can't skip over the good and only focus on the bad. That makes you a disingenuous actor. Say what you want about Ethan Klein. I don't care for the guy still. But this act, using his connections at YouTube, although now it does raise the question how they got demonetized in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. All signs point to Ethan Klein using a direct contact at YouTube to fix it. I have independently confirmed this as of last night. You can see Ethan Klein here posting. These are the names I gather. Let me know. And then all should be fixed. And still saying, please let me know if you're not. And you can see Count Dankula here. It's real. I have no idea what to say. All of my videos that clearly met monetization standards have now been monetized. Just holy poo. I'm not asking 100% of my videos to be monetized, just the ones that clearly met the guidelines. Bruh, I'm so effing happy finally being treated fairly. Literally phoned my mom to tell her. Now I, for one, am very... I told him, I talked to him one-on-one, and I told him to not get too excited. Apparently my advice has gone unheeded. I'll say, I told you to not get too excited. Just because I know why he was demonetized in the first place, unfairly, but it was an agenda-driven demonetization. Just like you could say Sargon of Akkad. Same thing. Thank you, Ethan Klein. This is a great way to end the weekend. This is good news. You guys often ask, give me some good news. There we go. If you don't like Ethan, cool. Doesn't matter. The good news is a bunch of commentary YouTubers who just had their lives, the rug of their lives ripped out from underneath them. In the last 24 hours, it has now been restored. Thank you, Ethan Klein. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you, everyone out there, for helping raise awareness and spread the word. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Be safe, and I appreciate you.